All right, now you guys, we're getting into intro for female psychology. I'm gonna let Clutch take this one.
All right, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about female psychology to lay the foundation for opening a girl and engaging her correctly during the initial conversation.
We're going to appeal to her emotional mind, not the rational.
As we mentioned before, women act on their emotions, then rationalize it later.
Yep, emotional is stronger, even in men. When we try to rationalize things, we really find out how much the emotion fucks us over.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have you been like, don't call a girl, dude, don't call her, and then boop, you're calling her, and you're like, ah, and then you're like a little pussy on the phone.
It's because your emotion talked yourself into it. You got to stop it. Get somebody to do checks and balances for you. Yeah. This is why I have Clutch. Look at my whole situation with a girl, whether it be text messages, phone calls, or what I'm going to do on a date. Get checks and balances from a champion, and they will tell you what to do.
Yep, they're irrational. All right, guys, moving right along. If you push the right buttons with a woman and get her emotionally invested in you, they'll really do anything. They'll do anything at all.
It's kind of scary, and you guys do not take advantage of women. That's not.
Yeah, come on now, take it easy over there.
Emotions are a powerful thing for girls, but you want to make sure you have respect at the same time. Even chicks who seem perfect, those prude girls, right? They'll sleep with a dude on a first date, or even become complete psychos when things don't pan out well for them.
Man, I've seen this happen. I've seen some stuff pop off. So if you have that girl that you're idealizing, you're like, oh no, she's not like that. She's perfect. Yeah, perhaps she is an amazing girl, and I'm sure she has a lot to offer. But if you get the right dude in there to like push all the right buttons and do all the right things, I hate to say it, guys, but she'll really do anything. She really will. So we're just gonna move one slide up because I have one more point to make there. You know what it is, guys? That's emotions. Women operate solely on them, and emotions are extremely powerful, like we said, not only with us, but especially with women. They'll really do anything.
So bear in mind that we want to elicit emotions in her. If we're not generating emotions, be it humor, curiosity, anticipation, etc., we're probably not generating attraction, which is our goal, instant attraction.
Instantattractionvideos.com. When she's with you, you should pull her into your reality, and it should feel good for her. Have you ever had a friend, like if you were in high school or a childhood friend, who had like a sick car, and like you would go out with him on a Friday and Saturday night and just listen to music and just be in his reality? Like he was probably a few years older, he had a really strong frame, and what happened is he absorbed you into his frame, and it felt good. You wanted to be with this guy. You want to do the exact same thing with women. When they're with you, you almost want to be like a sanctuary for her. You want to create an environment that when she goes into it, she feels good. You're generating good emotions. You're generating these good feelings so that when she's away from you, she misses you. And I mean, that's the most important thing, is to generate these great feelings. Pull her into your strong reality. Take her with you throughout your life, and it's going to feel good. She's going to be like your little sidekick, and women love that.
Absolutely. You guys think back in high school or even junior high when the first time you went over to a girl's house, didn't even have to necessarily be your girlfriend, but you went over to this girl's house, you saw her room for the first time, you smelt it, you looked at it. Everything about her environment, her reality was insanely attractive. I mean, it's just, it blew my mind, like the scent and just,
because I remember the first time for me, dude, it's like I never pulled girls at all. I was like really bad. I didn't begin getting girls until a little bit later. And I remember the first time I went into a girl's room, it was like going to like a foreign country. It was just so cool, like being in a room, all the pink and all the like flowers and all that crap. And women are the same way. You pull her into your reality. You have a strong reality. You're a go-getter. You're making something of your life, and you're confident in what you do. It's that same experience. Those same emotions are generated. It's very powerful for attraction.
So much more important to bring her into your reality. We want to tell you this over and over. Make sure you guys remember it. Women generally are attracted to the same thing. And most men don't have that same thing.
So you know what, guys? You want to hear the stats on this? 20% of guys get 80% of the women.
20%. That's insane.
20%. I mean, it's alpha male.
And it's not necessarily the best looking or the richest guys out there. Absolutely not.
No, it's the alpha males.
It's the alpha males. It's the PUAs. It's the guys who are naturals at this. All right. And we are telling you how to be that 20%. That's because women are very, very similar in what they are attracted to. Just as guys are?
I mean, it's a mathematical equation, guys. We're attracted to women based on, hip to breast ratio, long hair, proportional face, all that good stuff. They're attracted to us because of the value that we portray. So the reason 20% of guys get 80% of the women is because 20% of the dudes have qualities and body language and beliefs that reflect a strong value, and women are attracted to it.
And women won't always tell you what they're attracted to in a guy. They just don't. A lot of times they'll have like this preset, but it's not really what they're attracted to.
No, it's crazy. Like what they think they want and what attracts them is completely different. So guys, go up one, please. What's really interesting is because attraction is an emotional reaction to you, and because the initial conversation is indistinct and always changing, it's this really nebulous thing, you can gain and lose attraction like that. It's really crazy. With women, we can look at a girl and be like, dude, she's hot, I'm attracted to her. And it's really not going to change unless she has a big-ass bean on her tooth when she turns around. But for guys, when you're speaking to a woman, the woman can look at you and you could say like a low-value thing, and then her attraction will be lost. But what's good is you can get it back, and then her attraction is there and lost and there and this and there. Of course, it solidifies over time. Once you have proven a track record of being attractive, then she gets solidified and you're engaged with her. But in the very beginning, don't take it too seriously, because you'll lose it like that. Like, girl will be into you and then you'll say something wrong, boom, she's gone. It's really interesting with women, their psychology.
It is really interesting. Women are reading right through you. What you say is not as important as how you say it, okay? That is called subcommunication. When dealing with women, it's a good practice to give her just slightly less than what she wants in all areas.
Yeah, make her always want a little bit more. Women are much like cats in that way.
And what's the best way to get a cat to come to you?
Push it away. Give it a little, then push it away.
Absolutely, you guys. If you give a cat too much attention, it is beelining it, okay? It could care less. That's why this is a good analogy or a good way to compare women to cats in this one area.
Yeah, this one area.
Imagine giving attention to a cat. You give it just a little bit, a little tease, and then stop, and it's going to be all over you. It's really it's interesting because a lot of people can have access to cats.
It's a good analogy. I was just thinking about that. Okay, guys, and essentially, rather than focusing on getting that one girl, focus on getting good with women in general. Ultimately, we all want that one perfect girl. I mean, that's why we're doing this. We want to find the girl, Maybe some of us want to get laid countless times, but I guarantee you, once you get that out of your system, you want to find a good girl that you can be with. But we have to have a strong skill set with all women before we can successfully attract her. In this game, you almost have to have it before you can get it. It's feast or famine. You have to have it. You have to have the strong skill set before you can attract that girl, especially a high quality girl, which is what I know you guys want.
Yep. Okay, now we're going to get into reading a woman's attraction. Great part. Stay tuned.
Hey, this is Mark Singh from Alpha Symposium. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And once you've done that, please click the link below for your free seminar where I give away tons of secrets you won't find in my YouTube videos. All right, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.